on last week's episode.
And the captain will come up. They'll have a pair of shears with them. And they snip off your middle finger on your left hand.
Well, everything seems to be in order. Let's prepare them for sacrifice to the tree.
There's a tree?
Oh, cool, a tree. Trees are usually nice.
What does that mean when you take away my role?
Well, we will be feeding the tree. You are no longer bound by the gods to complete what has been foretold since your birth of what you have to do.
Oh, yeah?
Up through you and into your stomach, up into...
Oh, all the way to my stomach.
Oh, yeah,
I've
mess up my
definitely
guts.
watched this before.
Yeah, mess up my guts.
Yeah, fuck my guts up, bro.
I devote my... Let's start a fucking riot!
I'm going to. Can I look for that Goliath that I've been bribing the last couple of days?
Yeah, you can definitely see the Goliath in the crowd.
Okay, I'm just going to give him a hand wave while Haven is saying this and see what happens.
Okay, yeah, sure. That one automatically goes because we've already established that. I would like for... Well, Shelly's in their shell, so I don't think they can do anything at this moment. Then I would like for both Brash and Giddy, please roll me just charisma rolls.
You mean Haven, right? Come on. Right?
Well,
Me?
I would. Okay, Haven.
Why am I not rolling the charisma roll?
Hold on. Okay, Haven, give me persuasion, because the reason why I was saying Giddy and Brash is because it's kind of their plan. They've been kind of setting up for that. But I will say, because you're kind of doing this defiant, impassioned speech, then persuasion, I think, would be for you.
Great. 21.
Persuasive.
I am persuasive.
And this is just a charisma check for me?
Yeah. Both you and Giddy. This is just putting in the plans for what you had all set up before.
22.
10. I'm not very charismatic.
Your plan works. You can see, like, Bub was kind of getting ready to try to do something. They were waiting for the signal, and so was Axis, and then suddenly there is a massive riot, and you can see people are attacking each other left and right. They are really trying to kill each other. This isn't a riot against the guards, this is a riot against the rest of the prisoners. So everything's going crazy. There are shivs getting flown aplenty. You have lizard folk that are trying to eat other folk. Your Goliath pal that you had run into, you could just see him picking people up and tossing them at others. The guards are completely they're not ready for this. 2 guards up there on the stage have been left to look after y'all. What do you want to do?
I'm going to run over and grab a weapon from the rack.
Okay.
I would like to get the keys from whoever was unchaining us.
Okay, they're still up, so you're going to have to try to fight them.
Fine. Yeah.
There's one more kobold who is still locked up.
Right. We can't leave this last guy chained.
We can bring him with us chained, but it's worth a shot.
I'll also come out of my shell.
I could put him on my back. He's very small.
So you're fighting one?
Am I fighting him? Like, is this a grapple? Like, am I doing a shove? What am I doing?
Okay, well, all right. Are you wanting to just grab... Are you trying to grapple with them, or you want to try to fight them?
I'm literally just trying to snatch the keys out of his hand. Like, push him with one hand and grab the keys with the other.
Yeah, that'll be a grapple. So go ahead. Let me get strength roll on that.
Ooh, not good.
That's a 15.
Yeah, no.
Okay.
Does the other guy have keys too?
Potentially the other guy could have keys. You didn't see him have any, but he could have keys.
Okay.
So, Haven, you go to grab those keys, and you go into a tug of war, and that guard will then Sparta kick you directly in the chest, and kicking you off the keys, and now you're prone on the stage.
Ow.
DM, what weapons are available?
There's a couple short swords, 2 halberds, and I think a couple bow staffs as well.
I will grab one of the halberds.
Okay.
Great. And then I'm going to run the guard that kicked Haven through.
Okay. Make an attack.
That is going to probably not hit.
What'd you get?
Yeah, that is a 13.
Yeah. Unfortunately, that does not.
Level 3, baby.
Yeah. You slam into him with the halberd, and it kind of catches in their armor, and the guard will grab it with both hands and try to like muscle you off with it.
We're in tug of war.
Yeah.
While they're grappling, can I try and sleight of hand these keys since his hands are kind of full?
Sure.
4. 4. This guy's great.
Level 3, baby.
That was a natural 1.
You go ahead and you like try to feel inside the pockets of this guy. They don't have any keys, unfortunately, but they do recognize now your hands have been in their pockets, and they will wheel around and try to hit you.
Sorry.
That's a 10.
It doesn't hit.
Okay. So he will try to backhand you, and you dodge out of the way as that happens. Meanwhile, Shelly, what do you want to do?
I was also going to emerge out of my shell and grab one of those bow staffs from the rack.
Okay, yeah, you go and you grab a bow staff off the rack. What do you want to do once you got that?
Oh, why don't I smack the key haver?
Go for it.
Okay. A 21.
That does hit.
Finally.
Okay. What's the damage on these things? I have quarterstaff stats here, but I assume
It's the same. Bow staff, same thing as quarterstaff.
Okay, great. Let's say I didn't have anything else in my hands, so that's 8 damage.
Okay. How do you hit them with the staff?
Oh, right smack on the forehead.
It's like a baseball swing. Is that what I'm imagining?
Overhead.
Ooh.
So you hit them overhead with that, causing their helmet to get crushed into their armor.
Ooh.
You can see a nice dent, and there is a small spittle of blood that shoots out from the holes of the helmet.
Oh.
As the halberd that Giddy had now pushes through into the guard, and when Giddy, you pull the halberd back, the guard will then fall backwards into the rioting rest of the group, who just mob on top of this guard now, and the keys have for sure now fallen onto the deck.
There you go. Y'all can grab your keys now.
Brash, take him.
Do I see them?
Yeah.
Okay, so I take them. Oh, we have to unlock the kobold. So I'll unlock him.
Okay, as that's happening, the other guard that's up there is going to then draw their sword and try to attack you, Brash. They got a 13.
Okay. Yes, that hits.
Okay. You will take 6 damage.
I'm tackling that guy.
Okay, sure.
Yeah, I get up from prone, and I just immediately take all of that weight into knocking this guy off the stage.
Grapple check again.
This dice has got to go. That is not the dice. That is a 11.
Well, it's a lucky day for you, Haven. I got a 4.
Hey.
Ooh.
So what will happen is Brash, you go running for those keys. As you do, the guard will slash at your back, and you'll have about a foot-long gash cut into your back as you go diving after those keys. You're able to grab them. As that happens, when he readies his next attack, Haven does a full-on spear tackle straight out of the WWE into this guard, and like really just lifts him like 2 feet off the air and crunches him down. Since you got a good enough hit, I think you knocked him out. I think you got the air knocked out of him, Haven.
Great.
Unless you're trying to kill them, I think that they are disabled enough to not really come after you at this point.
Great. I'm gonna take a sword.
Okay, got a sword?
Yeah, I'm gonna put it through his throat.
All right. Okay, go ahead. They can't do anything about it, so make your attack, your damage.
Oh, just my damage. Oh fuck. Technically, DM, if it is, if I am hitting automatically, that is in fact an auto crit.
Auto crit.
Yeah, sure.
Okay.
They're incapacitated, so they can't do anything.
I hear you. I respect that. Hell yeah. So that is going to be 20 damage. Oh, sorry. Nope, that's wrong. I should be rolling 10s because I don't have my shield. So, 20 damage.
Okay. Yep, you stab him through the throat, and then as you pull your sword back up, the helmet will come off, and you will see what looks like to be that of a young elf, probably 50 years in age.
Yeah, well, make bad decisions.
Hey, let's not do that. Let's go. I'm gonna start unlocking the kobold and saying, get the levers.
Right.
Yes, I'm going to pull my halberd out, and then I'm running.
Okay. Is anybody else going to the gate aside from Giddy?
I'll go.
After I unlock the kobold, so I'm probably after them.
Okay. Are you trying to take the kobold with you? The kobold looks like they've passed out from everything.
No, they're fine. I just want
Kyle
them
the kobold. No, we can leave Kyle.
Okay. Then I need 2 dexterity checks from all of you to make sure that you don't get caught up in this riot fire. Anything below a 10 will be damage.
Well,
All right, I got the 17, and then I got the 6.
Okay.
I got a 5 and a 10. So.
I got a 10 and an 11.
Ooh.
21 and 11.
Okay. So it looks like just Shelly and Giddy. Each one of you roll me a d10.
5.
1.
Okay. That's how much damage you take. Yeah, you're able to get to the gate. This side of the gate does not have guards. They're stuck trying to break up the riot. However, there are guards on the other side of the gate.
Run them through.
Well, I've got a sword now, baby, so here we fucking go.
I'm gonna say, hey, we have the advantage here. Do you want to just let us go through? I think that'd be better for all of us.
Of course, they don't want to let you through. They're calling out for more guards to come. Gate is also closed.
I'm going to rage.
Okay. I know we're doing. I know you have your thing for your rage though, but your magic does not work here. Just to let you know.
That's totally fine. So I go into rage, and then I'm just going to charge at them with the halberd.
Yeah, I'm swinging this fucking longsword.
Let's back this up a bit. So there's 2 sides of the gate, right? It's like one of those portcullis gates that do have like the small squares in them. There's no guards on the side that you're with, but there's 2 guards on the opposite side of the gate.
Oh, on the other side of the gate, not.
Right.
Yes.
Are we not going through the gate? Is that not what we're doing?
It's like a
You
middle
gotta
section
open
of the
the
gate.
gate to get to those guards.
Gate.
I see.
Yeah.
Well, I guess we have to lift it then.
I open the gate.
Okay. Haven, for your part of the turn, you will go ahead and get to the lever, hitting it, causing the gate to go up. While you're doing that, you'll see another guard. They're trying to use the other one to get it to go down, but since the gate's been already set, it won't do it. It gets about halfway. It stops when they like stab something inside the lever, so the gate's halfway up.
Great. We go under, and then I as soon as I'm through, I stab them.
Okay, make an attack roll.
Dirty 20.
You hit.
That's going to be 4 damage, 4 slashing.
You go through with the halberd, and you will gulf swing that thing directly towards their arm, and you'll cause a nice little gash to happen through their armor. Anybody else?
I mean, are we all not crawling under to get over there anyways? Yeah. So I will do that.
You'll make an attack?
Yeah, I'll bop him with the stiff.
Go for it.
Staff. I'll bop him with a stiffy.
Pop them with the stick.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Staff and stick.
Go for it, boss.
Oh, cool. Natural 1.
So you take your staff and you go to hit them, and they bring up one of their shields, and unfortunately your staff is not a very high quality staff, and it just shatters.
Uh-oh.
Becomes kindling. Brash and Haven, you still have a chance to...
Brash, are you gonna do something?
I'm gonna just avoid any attacks.
Perfect.
And stand behind everyone.
I'm gonna swing my sword. And I fight, I'm fighting two-handed. I normally fight one-handed, but the two-handed longsword, it is very, unnecessarily flourishy. It seems like I probably spent a lot of time learning swords play, but, like, I never took it very seriously because I'm doing all sorts of unnecessary shit.
Right.
So, yeah, that is a 19 to hit.
19 does hit.
Great, and that is going to be, 14 damage.
Okay, with all of that, you're actually able to sever off one of the same guard that Giddy had attacked. You sever their left leg right above the kneecap, causing them to drop and howl in pain. They're now disarmed as they're clutching at their leg, trying to hold whatever blood they can inside them. The other guard, now freaked out, is screaming about, "Back to the armory! Back to the armory!"
No.
All right.
Yeah, well, they're running away. They use their movement to do that. Giddy, you are more than welcome to do something if you'd like.
Yeah, I chase after and I stab.
Okay, make an attack.
Oh no, they're much faster than I am.
You chase after them, you stab at them, but unfortunately, yeah, they kind of get a burst of speed and speed even further past. Are the rest of you also following after Giddy?
Yeah.
I kill that guard first, the one I just knocked over.
Okay, make your attack.
Same thing, just putting that fucking sword through his weak point of his armor. Yeah, a bazillion. 22.
Okay, yep. You kill him. You just straight up do the same thing as you did with the last guard, right through the throat.
Great, and then I run to catch up with them.
Okay. The guard is able to make it to the armory. It just says armory on the door. And you can see they got keys and they're trying to fumble to get it in, to unlock it. Let me just roll a luck check for them. Well, 7 doesn't work very well for that. So I think they drop their keys as they're trying to unlock it, as you are coming up.
I get to catch up now. Now I'm faster.
Okay, go ahead.
That is going to be a dirty 20.
That works.
I also forgot that I was raging, so I didn't add +2 to my last damage. So this is going to be 6.
Yeah. You effectively pierce them through their arm into the door, pinning them to the door now. So they're kind of on their knees and their arm is pinned to the door using the halberd.
I'm really sorry, but you can't do that.
He's just gonna scream, just pull it out, let me go, you can have whatever you want, I just want to live, please.
Is Haven and Shelly and Brash right behind me?
Brash and Shelly are practically behind you. Haven is a little bit further back.
Busy
What do I do? He wants me to let him go. He said he'd give us his stuff.
Let him go.
I pull out the halberd.
Okay. They'll just grab their arm and you'll see them shuffle off down the hallway, past all the cells, running as fast as they can. They've left the key that they were trying to unlock the door stuck inside the door. But what do y'all want to do?
I catch up. Am I chasing that guy?
No. We got to get in here.
Open the door. I unlock and I open the door.
Okay. You unlock and open the door. And inside, it's like your basic armory for stuff. Swords, shields, regular, like, there's some leather and then some chainmail armor. There is also a bunch of y'all's stuff, too. You can see that, there's boxes with corresponding numbers for everything. So you can look for your number and possibly and get your stuff back.
Thank God. I immediately start digging through all that stuff.
Yeah.
Okay, yeah, you're able to get all of your stuff back. You can also hear the sound of the guards trying to, starting to quell what was going on in there, and more guards are coming.
There... Oh, go ahead.
Is there any exit other than the door we went in, or like
we
windows?
had the same question.
Yeah.
From the armory, unfortunately not. From your idea, either way, what you could do is try to run down the halls and potentially try to find an exit, getting your way out. Although you are going to probably run into more guards. There's a big thing on that. Or there is also the potential of using Bub's plan, but Bub's plan also is not the best plan.
I mean, we could put on. There's guards armor here. We could put on guards armor and keep walking.
Yeah, is there guards armor?
There is guards armor in there. There is, correct.
We guard armor ourselves up
As quickly as we can.
Okay. Is that all you want to do in there?
Other than take my stuff.
I got my weapons.
I'm gonna grab a random box and see what's in it.
Okay, so I got one random box. Is that it? Just one?
That's all I got time for.
I'll look.
Then let me generate and see what you find, because I'm using a random generator.
Yeah. Sorry, I've got plate, so it's gonna take me a minute.
Yeah, while we're waiting for Haven to put on.
I've got so many fucking straps to tie. Fuck.
I don't
my
have
light
any
armor.
Okay. You pick up one box, Giddy, and inside you find a bag of holding.
Fuck. Take that.
2 potions of healing.
What?
And about 100 gold.
I take all of it.
Well, goddamn, maybe we all should be opening a box.
Too late now.
I've got so many ties. Hold on.
What? They're normal. 2d4 plus 2.
Yeah. Inside for Brash, you find 50 gold, an oil of slipperiness, and goggles of night.
Oh, that's a sex worker box.
Yeah, I got a weird box.
100%. 100%. That's a sex worker box.
Okay, yeah. Well, goggles of night. That is, if while wearing those, you have dark vision up to 60 feet. If you already have dark vision, it increases an additional 60 feet.
Oh, all right. I'll hold on to it for now.
And then oil of slipperiness. Yeah, it just does what it says.
Makes stuff real slippery.
But yes, okay, so you're able to get yourself all in guard uniform before the rest of the guards show up, and a bunch of guards will come up and go, Have you seen any other prisoners? Have any of them else got out of the yard?
Yeah, there were 4 of them, and they went that way.
That way.
There's only 2 ways, so.
Okay. You 4 come with me. We'll go that way since you saw them, and we'll try to figure it out.
Is he the only guard?
No, there's about 3 other guards with him.
Right. Well, lead the way.
All right. They'll be leading along the way. Pushing through, you will see a lot of the inmates have been knocked out in some way or another. You can see that there are several of the guards who are actually casting spells, casting sleep. Honestly, they should have done that earlier, in my opinion. And
they're making minimum wage. Go easy on them.
Unfortunately, you can see that there's one person who's fighting against like 3 other guards. The sleep spell hasn't worked on them, and it's Bub.
Great. We're headed the opposite direction, right? We're not headed back towards the yard.
This is you passing by the yard,
okay.
And you can just see these 4 guards, all with their weapons drawn, about to essentially kill Bub now.
You know, we can take care of him.
All right. I pull my warhammer and I go up against one of the guards.
Not what we meant. Not what we meant at all.
Is that not what you meant by take care of him? Oh.
All right, so you want to make your attack against the guard?
No, I remember. I pull out my warhammer and then I put it down.
Okay. And the other guard is going to say, come on, we got to go find those 4 that you were talking about.
Yeah.
They went that way. I point just.
Yeah, and so
some random fucking direction.
He'll drag all 4 of you along to come find them. Leaving behind Bub's fate to whatever was going to happen in the yard. You don't get to know what happened.
Oh, in the yard. Okay.
Oh, okay.
He gets to die off screen. Sorry, Bub.
That's fine.
So you'll go through several other cells.
Are we headed in the general? Are we headed in the general direction of maybe out? Like
possibly. Along the way that you do that, you do find a set of large stairs that do head down.
I was going to say, we didn't really plan for what we do after the armory.
Yeah, he then said jump into the sewer or whatever, and I don't know where.
Going to the, yeah.
But I don't know where that is.
At the bathroom? You passed by it already.
Huh?
It was in the guard's place.
Well, now what, lads? Brash?
Okay, where are we? What is happening now?
You're in the cell quarters, one of the hallways. There is a large stairwell that goes down, and the guard that has led you all here goes, okay, you two, check this area, make sure, check the cells, see if they're in here or not. You two go down there, see if they actually have broken their way through. Make sure to make a call on the horn if they're there or not, so we know that if we've had a breakout.
So the four of us are splitting up into pairs of two without guards?
Correct. The other guard is going to make his way further on down the hall. He's asked for Brash and for Shelly to go ahead and check this hallway, and asked for Giddy and Haven to check down the stairs.
Great. And the other 3 guards are going with him?
Yeah.
With him down farther down? Great. I just stand there for a minute while they head that way.
We should just say that we killed them.
What? We're not talking to them again, Giddy. Get down the fucking stairs.
Well, what about Brash and Shelly?
They're right here. Yeah, Brash, Shelly.
We didn't go far. We just went far enough where they wouldn't see us for a second.
I looked. The hallway looks great.
They're 15 feet away from us. Let's go.
All right, let's go.
Okay. So you are all trying to sneak out of this prison in guard gear. What can I have you roll to make sure you don't get spotted? It's not going to be stealth.
Performance.
I like that. Performance.
Or persuasion.
Oh.
No, I think performance. You're pretending to be guards to get out. Let me get a performance roll from y'all.
17.
21.
11.
5.
Fuck.
Okay. With those, you're able to pass, but it is very difficult. You're gonna have to make a straight beeline through to go out the gates, because a lot of people don't recognize you, and you are acting a little weird for guards, especially because the alarms are going off at the prison and you're making your way out.
Great, yeah.
So you head towards the gate. At the gate, of course, again, there is an intake guard that is at the gate. And as you go to leave, that guard is going to stop you all and go, halt. What's your reason for leaving?
It smells pretty bad here. And that's why we're leaving.
Okay, doesn't sound like...
I hit him really hard.
You hit the guard really hard?
It's just him, right? Around us?
Well, there are other guards posted. I'm talking about, there's an intake guard of who comes in and
fine. I don't hit him then, whatever.
Feel
free to say something, face, at any point.
I'm trying. I
don't think it being a bad smell is a good reason to leave unless it's for a mission.
No, so. there was a riot, and so there was a breakout. There's possible breakout, so we're going out to make sure that nobody broke out. You ever Shawshank, Green Mile? When you climb through the toilet? We're going to check to make sure that nobody did that.
Persuasion.
They die at the end of Green Mile.
That's what you called it, so I had to make sure. 21.
Oof.
The guard will go, that's actually a really good idea. That's very smart. That's okay.
Please get out of the way. I want to cut them off.
Okay, yeah. Let them through. And they will allow you passage to leave out the gate.
Thank you.
And you'll just head down this constructed road out into of the forest, which seems, a little grim, a little dark, but not too bad. Doesn't feel like a cursed forest. Just seems very heavy. It's a little wet.
It just occurred to me that I was trying to smuggle my shield out that whole time, which is a pretty noticeable... I threw a cloak on it or something. It's a very big, noticeable piece.
You put it in the bag of holding.
Will it fit in the bag of holding?
Yeah.
All right. Okay. Yeah, everything's fine then. Everything's fine. But, oof.
And then there is a point when you are coming through this forest that your shoulders begin to just kind of sear with pain. Roll me a d4, each of you.
Oh. A 4.
2.
3.
Okay. You take that much burning damage. And the magic that you couldn't be able to use while inside, you can feel it flow through you again. And the forest begins to get much more bright as you go, and you find yourself at the edge of a massive crevasse. You're roughly, I would have to say, at least 1,000 feet above the bottom, which looks to have a somewhat, a pretty good river along the side, and there's no bridge to get across.
All right. Well, first, does anyone need healing? How are you doing?
I'm not great, but hopefully we're not getting any more fights, right?
Yeah, let's
I'm at
not.
like a third of my health.
Yeah, I would help Kitty.
I feel like you're smaller, right? You're way more tissue paper than Giddy.
Yeah, but I'm not at a third.
No, 2/3. I've lost a third.
Oh, okay, then yeah.
I also have these healing potions.
Am I healing anyone at this point? What's happening right now? Do you want it or not, Tiefling?
I'll take it.
Okay. Yeah, I put my hands on you. I will give you 10 hit points.
Perfect.
Right, and tissue paper, you get 5.
Thanks.
If you're tissue paper, here, take this. And I give you one of the healing potions.
Well, thanks.
All right. We don't have very long.
Yeah, it's about 100 feet across this crevasse.
And they're gonna discover that we're gone any second. I have rope in my bag. Is that even true?
You have an adventurous package.
No, I don't even have. Yeah, I have 50 feet of rope. That is not going to do anything for us.
I got 50 feet of rope.
I also have 50 feet of rope.
So we've made it 15% down with that much rope.
What if... Is there anything on the other side that, like, if we lassoed it?
There's a bunch of, like, heavy trees across.
Is there anything that's, like, downed? Or, like, a stump?
Yeah, sure. I guess it could be a stump there. I will give you a stump.
Great.
For sure.
Wow, thank you.
Tie and lasso?
How good are you at lassoing?
I could rage and then use an athletics check.
I can athletics. I can try. Just, keep a hold on the back so if I fuck it up real bad, I don't lose the whole rope, yeah?
Yes.
So we're using all 3. So we're giving ourselves like an extra 50 feet of, 50-ish feet of rope.
Yeah, some slack.
Okay. All right. Okay. Yeehaw. 11.
No, it doesn't make it that first time.
Anyone else got any other ideas while I'm doing this? Here, hold on. I learned a little bit. Yeah, I just give it another shot just for the hell of it.
Sure.
And I rolled 22.
Okay. Yes, you are able to lasso it, if that's how it's pronounced, around that stump. And once you go ahead and lasso it, I'm guessing you then tie it off to another tree so that way you can create a strong bond across to walk, or...
If we can.
Sure.
Is it? Yeah. Do we have the length to be able to do that?
Well, it's 100 feet across, and if you have 150 feet of rope, I think that should be enough.
All right. Well, I'll tie it off. Who wants to go first?
I will go first. That way I can hold it to make sure that nobody falls in case.
Okay.
Did any of that make sense?
Ish.
All right, I will go.
What are you gonna use?
Athletics.
Athletics? Okay.
Oh, 11.
Okay, you make it about halfway across when the rope starts slipping on the stump, and you can feel the rope start to sag in the middle.
I'm going to rage.
Okay. Yeah, you better hurry because it's starting to sag even more now.
I rolled a 4, but we were going to change that, so I will leave it up to you for the magic table.
Oh.
But I got a 22 to get the rest of the way across.
Okay. Let me see here. Yeah, you know what? Let's just say, because where you're at right now, it'll go off. Wild magic. So let me pull it up. Wow.
4 I can read to you.
Table.
Unless you want to just choose one.
No. Roll me the D100.
Oh. 49.
49. You have the ability to breathe water for 1 day. So your wild magic will go off, and you will suddenly feel gills start to grow, like, behind your ears, a la the Mariner from Waterworld. As you're able to get across, and the rope leaves the stump just as you get to the edge of the crevasse, and you grasp a hold of that edge, catching the lasso, like the circle part of the lasso, around your foot, and climb yourself back up. And able to put the lasso back over the stump.
I got it. Okay, and I will hold this here.
Okay. Since Giddy is holding it now,
and I'm raging,
and you're raging, this will definitely drop the DC needed to cross.
Okay. Before I go, I'm going to go to Shelly and be like, this looks a little difficult for you, but I think you're going to have a great time doing it. And I'm going to cast Bardic Inspiration for Shelly, so you get 1d6 that you can add to your roll after you see the roll.
All right.
In the next 10 minutes. And I'm going to go for it. Athletics?
Okay, yeah, you can use athletics or acrobatics, your choice.
Acrobatics, good. 19.
Okay, yeah. So whereas Giddy kind of did that rope crawl across for athletics, you, since you're so light on your feet, are able to do tightrope walking across using your acrobatics to balance yourself and get over quite easily. You actually make it look so easy to do it.
Never done this before.
Wow, you're doing so good.
Oh.
That was really cool.
Now we're down to Shelly.
Wait. Is our magic working yet?
Yes, it is.
Again?
Yes.
Great.
Yep.
Here we go. Let's see if I can make it halfway.
I can drink water.
Oh. Cool. Okay, I'll try to go. Yeah.
Athletics or acrobatics?
Yeah, they're the same modifier for me. Okay, that's. I'm definitely gonna add that Bardic Inspiration. Okay, 14.
And that was athletics, right?
Sure. They're the same. Acrobatics, athletics is the same modifier for me. So.
Okay. Do you want to describe how you get across then?
Yeah, I was going to make it like halfway and then just Misty step twice and go the rest of the way.
Oh, that's pretty cool. I like that. Yeah.
I'll be like, fuck this. Just
Shelly, you're able to make it, and you're like, this is taking way too long, and you just cast Misty Step, and boom, just appear.
All right.
That leaves Haven.
All right. I am going to untie the rope on this side because I don't want to lose all of our rope in our very first fucking thing. So I untie this rope, I wrap it, I like tie it around myself, and I stand on the edge. And I go, Giddy, pull me.
And I pull.
And I'm gonna like, you know, rappel, like try to get so that my feet hit the side of the opposite side of the cliff.
Okay. All right.
That's a very big swing.
It's a very big swing. It's gonna hurt. I know that
I'm gonna need a strength check from Giddy, and I'm gonna need a Constitution check from Haven.
17.
8.
Fuck.
Wait. Just kidding. 10.
Okay. Well.
Okay, so Haven, you make your jump. You jump off. Giddy, you try to keep the rope as taut as you can as Haven swings down, but in doing that, it ends up slipping off of the stump. So now it is all in your hands. And Haven, as you hit the other side, it's a good like hit, but you definitely can feel you drop like another 2-3 feet. Something's happened up there.
Giddy?
I'm gonna roll right now to see if anything happens to the rope. 17. Okay, nothing happens to the rope.
Oh. That would have been a fucking hilarious kill, though.
Great.
If I fell 900 feet, or
Yeah.
850 feet down a crevice and just fucking died, that's comedy.
All right, Giddy. Go ahead and give me your strength to pull him back up.
I'm gonna grab Giddy from the back as though I'm helping, but I'm actually casting Enhance Ability, giving Bull's strength, so advantage on strength checks, and your carrying capacity doubles until the spell ends.
I'm also going to start trying to pull myself up the rope, just assuming that Giddy has it solid there.
Okay, then yeah, give me athletics for that.
17.
17.
Okay, yeah, you're able to get up. You're about a quarter of the way now, with you climbing up, Haven, as well as Giddy, you making your pull as well. It's not as heavy because Haven is trying to rock crawl up the same time. So it's like some of the weight's been taken off. Let me get one more pull from Giddy.
Do I still have advantage?
Yeah.
Oh yeah, that's a lot. It's way over 20.
Yep, you're able to pull Haven over, and you're all able to catch a deep, good breath now because you've now escaped No Name. Whew.
Oh, fuck. My finger's bleeding really bad.
Oh, right.
My stump.
I'm taking all this guard shit off right now.
Here, do you want this? I'd give you the other healing potion. You could pour it on your finger, it'll help. Or your not finger, sorry.
I don't think it's going to make much of a difference, I'm going to be honest with you.
And as you're taking a deep breath, removing that terrible armor and getting your bearings for this area, you can recognize that the sun is fully set between rising and falling. It is still potentially in golden hour, even after you left No Name. And there's a hint, maybe more than a hint, a heavy whiff of magic in the air, and there's a sudden familiarity to Giddy on where you are.
We're on the Fey Plane. We're in the Feywild. I've never heard of this place before, but this is where I'm from.
How the fuck did we get here?
on next week's episode.
Why don't we just flip a twig over and see which way it points? We'll go that way.
My dumbass was like, yeah, north. The sun always points north.
Oh boy.
This is great.
6,000
This is great.
calories?
Monica went from, I'll have a character that is completely annoyed with talking about food to, I need a dozen Big Macs to survive.
It's an empty shell.
It'll lick inside, trying to see if there's any meat inside. You can feel this disgusting tongue of slobber.
Over my butthole, yeah.
If that's the side it picked, I don't know which side is which.
Ooh, that's strong.
Partyfish Media.
Partyfish Media acknowledges that it operates and records on indigenous Duwamish and Puget Sound Coast Salish land that is still home to the Duwamish tribe. This land is stolen in violation of the Point Elliott Treaty of 1855. We are committed to uplifting the name of these lands and community members from these nations who reside alongside us. For more information on this land, its people, or ways you can help, visit duwamishtribe.org or realrentduwamish.org.